see. Now, let me try and see what I'm going to do. Okay, how is that? Is that I'm just trying to use this mic for the first time. No sound. Wow. I'm so sorry about that. How about that? Is it much better? Because I'm just trying this equipment for the first time. So let's see. How is the volume? Is it okay? Please let me know in the comments, please. Is that better now? Or I just remove the mic? Now okay. Okay, that's good. That is good. Because I was trying this, you know, when equipments are new, you have to try so many things. But I'm really so happy for everyone who has just joined in. Thank you so much. 7 people already watching. Please give me a thumbs up. And also, let's first catch up for the first session before we start the discussion of the day. Because today it's gonna be very, very detailed. We have a very detailed topic today to discuss because, you know, this is a highly requested video. So please let me know as well. Sound is good. Oh, David, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Hugo Craze. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let me see what's happening here. Why is it that I can't connect? I'm trying to see whether the... Just a moment. Trying to see whether I can be able to also share and also get to watch the picture. I mean, to read the comments. Why is it giving me an error? Okay, because I'm trying to also connect from here, so please be patient with me because I want at least to see what what we are doing all together. I'm wondering, let me try and maybe change the browser. Please give the video a thumbs up and please let me know where you're watching from today. We are here, of course, for the first session. We are going to first catch up, get to know one another. For the new subscribers, if you're new here, you're most welcome. I appreciate. Yes, my name is Tina. So if you're new here, my name is Tina. I'm the host on this channel. We basically do real estate, lifestyle, and also farming videos. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate. And by the way, we are on 16K subscribers. Yeah, we're already on 16K subscribers. I really feel so happy that we hit the milestone. And of course, we're on a road to 20K subscribers. So I'm really so happy for everyone who has joined us. Is the audio okay? Please let me know. And also the video, because my video is really acting up here. I don't know how it is. So please let me know if the audio is okay, if the video is okay, because I think I'm having trouble with my computer. So please let me know it's okay. Wow, thank you so much. I think I'll just keep reading the comments because I don't know what's really happening with my video on my computer. It's giving me an error, but nevertheless, I'm really so happy. Grace, thank you so much for joining. You know, you're always the first person to join in. Aswin, thank you so much. The sound, sorry, I think that has been rectified. David Stone, thank you so much. And of course, David, these are the people who already commented in the community tab that they're going to be live with me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys so much. Please give the video a thumbs up because the video will be recommended to so many people as long as you give it a thumbs up. So give it a thumbs up so the video gets recommended to other people, and of course it supports the channel. So give me a thumbs up, guys, because it will also motivate me to discuss more, because today is a really hot topic. It's a requested topic by one of you in the last live stream. You wanted to know about the investment opportunities, ideas in Uganda 2021 as a foreigner. But of course, these ideas, opportunities are not going to apply to only foreigners. They are going to apply to anyone who is living in the country, anyone who is a Ugandan, maybe in the diaspora, planning to invest back home. So basically, it's going to be detailed because at least I got to prepare myself. I had to put down my points. I have my points in my notebook right here that today I'll be sharing. And of course, I want to put out a disclaimer out there. I'm not an expert, but I'm going to give my perspective and what I've gone through as a businesswoman, because I do businesses here and there in different sectors. I've worked with different people. So of course, I'll be able to share with you what is on the ground and why you can be able to get an opportunity to invest. So that is it. And of course, feel free to also join in and also type something, maybe in any comment on whatever I've discussed. You're free to join in and also give me a comment, or maybe point of correction, or maybe supplement or make the point, something like that. All that is welcome in the discussion. But let's just catch up with you. I know most of you maybe are watching from the diaspora. You wanted to know what is really happening in Uganda. You want to know, you want at least an update about Uganda, what is happening right now. Majorly, seriously, to be honest with you, there's really nothing much apart from politics, the swearing in, the election of the Speaker of Parliament. That is majorly it. About the weather. The weather is perfect. It's no longer raining like it used to be. So the weather has really calmed down a little bit. It's not too rainy. And of course, the sun is there. And then what else? That is, I think, what I know about. Right now, there's really nothing. There's really nothing happening in Uganda. But everything is okay. The COVID situation, we are normalizing. Things are getting better. That's what we should say for now. But of course, we are still taking the precautions, social distancing, sanitizing, all that in malls, in shops, everywhere you go, there's social distancing. In public transport, there's social distancing. So we are still following the SOPs. That's majorly what is happening. At least it's under control. Of course, most people have really forgotten about it. They're back to their businesses. But that's how it is for now. Yeah. So if you're in Uganda, you can also let me know what is really happening in case I miss out on anything. But that's what it is, because we're starting up with the catch-up. At least I want to know you. At least ask me anything for the first session. At least let's catch up for at least a few minutes, at least 5 minutes. Then we can dive into the topic of the day, because today I'm going to discuss so much. And I'm going to share with you live experiences, what I've gone through with everything, like the investment, with the with the opportunities that I've come across, like the examples that I'm going to be giving you. So basically today I'm going to be sharing with you everything in business about in Uganda, by the way. So let me first say that the comments right here. Yeah, that's when he's saying, how are you, madam? I'm all right. I'm doing so perfect. As you can see, this is how I am. At least I can afford a smile. Today I was in the farm, came back, of course, a bit late, but I'm still strong. I'm still, I still have the energy to speak, and I was ready for this live stream. So thank you so much for asking, Aswin. I'm really doing so well. I'm really so good. Yeah, that's what I should say. Mr. Dakas is saying, if things go well in the near future, I just may to visit the country, especially in Entebbe Beach. Yeah, Entebbe is really very nice. I love Entebbe. Entebbe is one of the places that I tell everyone that is one of my favorite towns in Uganda. So Entebbe, if you're coming, of course you visit. If you're coming to Uganda, you go through Entebbe, and Entebbe is really so beautiful. It's so refreshing. Just the breeze, the breeze from Lake Victoria. It's just so different. The life in Entebbe is just so perfect. So, Mr. Dakas, if you want to really stay in Entebbe, it's a perfect place, because I really, really love it. I've stayed there with a few relatives for a short time, but I feel those are one of the cities that you really need to stay for, and at least to experience Uganda much better, because there are beaches there. We have our Ugandan beaches, of course, not to the standards of Mombasa or Zanzibar, but we love it there. So let me just read your comments a little bit. Yeah, can I ask a farm? Yeah, that's fine. You can be able to ask your questions later on. That is fine. But for the first session, let's first catch up, catch up what is really happening. Then, of course, I'll be answering your questions later on when I'm done with giving you the points, or in between there, you can be able to ask. But all that is going to come up, because I'm going to still discuss about, agriculture, agro processing, agro production, all that. So, Aswin, just be patient. I will definitely discuss that. Then Jugo Press is saying most welcome. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Please give the video a thumbs up if you're just joining in. If you haven't subscribed, please just hit that subscribe button. It will support the channel. The channel will grow, because we need to, have a big family. Yeah, hope you're good. Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much. Where is B? B is not here with me. Yeah, so guys, How is everyone? Where are you watching me from? Please let me know where you're watching me from before I dive into the topic of the day, because today is gonna be detailed. At least I'm going to discuss and give you experiences and everything that you need to know about investing in Uganda, because this is the topic of the day. This is why you click to watch. So please let me know. Let's catch up a little bit, because I also need to know where my subscribers are watching from, so that you know I know, at least when I'm giving examples, I know where people are watching from. Yes, Marcus is saying it's from Sweden. How is Sweden? How is everything that side? Wow, that is so good. Aswin is saying it's from India. Wow, how is India? Hope the situation there is getting better. Sorry about the corona that really hit like the second wave, but we pray everything is okay right now, or maybe getting better. Yeah, let's just catch up. Let me know where you're watching from, at least for 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes, then we continue with the live stream, because your girl came ready. I noted down everything that you requested, because this is a requested video. And of course, at the end of this live stream, we are going to be having suggestions from you, the topics you want us to discuss in the next live stream. Yes, in case you want me to host other people still, I can definitely invite other people. Today I was supposed to invite someone, but I think the person got a little bit caught up. That's why I couldn't be able to do the stream yard, so that I can invite other people to give their opinions about investment in Uganda. But at least I gathered my information, at least I did a little research, at least I discussed with a few people around me about the investment opportunities, and they gave me their ideas that of course I'm going to share with you. And of course, these are investment opportunities for foreigners, not only foreigners, anyone who is willing to invest in Uganda, someone who is just maybe in the diaspora planning to invest back home, but they don't know where to start from, they don't know which sector they should invest in. So today is the day for you. This is the right video for you, so that you can know what you should do, or what you should really expect if you're going to invest in Uganda, because the opportunities here. Uganda, for people who are maybe new to the channel and wondering, where is Uganda? Uganda is in East Africa. It's a landlocked country, yes, but we are neighbored by Kenya, Tanzania, then Sudan, then we have Rwanda, we have Congo. So we are just a landlocked country. But Uganda has a lot of opportunities in terms of investment. It has untapped potential, that in case you want to really invest here, there's so much. Most people, of course, are already investing in the country, but there's still more potential for investment. There's still some room for you to invest anything that you need to. So I think I need to start the topic. Okay, let me just read a little bit here. David is saying he's from California. He's watching from London. How is London? Then Hamida, you're so lost. I've not seen you in a long while, but hope you're doing well. So today's topic are the top investment opportunity. Excuse me, let me take some water. My throat is drying up. Let me first clear the throat, moisturize the throat, so that we can start off the topic. But please give the video a thumbs up. There are already 20 people watching, but you're not liking the video. Please like the video, so that it can be recommended, because when you like the video, YouTube recommends it to other people. So please like the video, so that we can be able to start on our topic of the day, because there's really a lot. In case you're interested in business, get your pen and paper, listen carefully, because today is the day for us to discuss more in detail, right? So please get ready, guys. Please like the video. Let me first give you a little moment, at least to like the video, because we're already 20 people in the live stream, but you're not liking the video. Please like the video and also subscribe. And by the way, thank you so much for the 16K subscribers. Today we hit 16K subscribers. The road, we're on the road to 20K subscribers. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If your subscribe button is still red, that means you've not subscribed. And please turn on your notification bell, so that you don't miss out on any uploads on this channel. So please subscribe, like, and also share with your friends, in case you wanted to maybe share with other friends who are interested in investment, business in Uganda. Please let them know this is the video for them. Let me just give you a moment, please. Just a moment. Please like the video, guys. Like the video, my friends. You're still at least 10 people, 10 people more, 9 people should at least like the video before we start off the live stream. I mean, the discussion of the day, because I need to, be happy, motivated at least. How much capital do I need to start a reasonable profit for certain to sustain my business? Let me see. What happened to your friend? My friend will be coming. You'll be able to see her maybe with time. Don't worry about that. Let me see. Just like the video. Manufacturer will be good. Africa will become the new China. Of course, yes. I have so much that I have to discuss with you, but I want you guys at least to like the video. So, I think we need to just start off the live stream, start off the discussion, because I'll be reading your comments as well. Don't worry about that. In Uganda as a foreigner, yes. Yeah, what I said already, what I cleared already, why I put it as a foreigner, because it was requested by someone. But all the opportunities that I'm going to discuss tonight applies to all people, who are planning to invest in the country, or even people who are already in the country but they need to put their money somewhere. So today we are going to discuss, and of course these are the top investment opportunities that you can be able to try to do. I know the opportunities that I'm going to talk about may be of, high investment, but still I'm going to talk about where you can be able, in case you have little money, in case you have yours, I mean, something that you need to really start off, but you don't have much, that is also going to come up. So don't worry about that. So let's talk about agro production. I have my paper, my notebook right here that I noted down. So you see all this book here, this is what I wrote down. So there's a lot for us to catch up on. So let's talk about agro production, and that is where I am, because most of you who have been watching the channel, who have been following this channel, I have a farm, yes, of course, with the partners. I have partners that I'm working with at the farm. Then also, yeah, that's what I should really say. That is in brief. I have a farm that I'm working in that we started a few months ago. So agro production is one of the profitable investment opportunities for people to start in Uganda, because Uganda is an agricultural country. Most people grow their crops here because of the fertile soils. We have good climate. The weather is just so perfect. So in case you wanted to do something in agro production, like maybe it can be livestock, it can be plants, maybe crops, yes, because the major cash crops in Uganda are majorly coffee, we have cotton, we have tea, we have, what else? What did I miss out? But those are the major, we have sugar, so vanilla is also coming up, flowers. So basically the three major cash crops here are cotton, coffee, then tea. But of course we have sugar that is also there. So these opportunities, of course, people should be able to, in case you wanted maybe to do agriculture and you're looking at maybe a big production. So those are the things that you should really try to do, because the competition here is just little. Most of the farmers in the country produce, in case you want to go into that sector, most farmers here grow maybe, like, let me give an example of sugarcane. Okay, we grow a lot of sugarcane here, but we export it to Kenya to be processed. Of course, there's a lot of room for us to do something here in a country like Uganda, that we can be able to process our own sugarcane. Of course, we have only 2 or 3 sugarcane processing plants, like the Kakira, then Kinyara. I think those are the only ones that we have here. So there's still room there in case you want to deal in maybe sugar, in case you want to deal in cotton. we grow cotton here. The soils are fertile for cotton, so you can be able to process your cotton, because most of the time we have the raw materials here, we have the cotton grown here, but the farmers are stuck with it. We can't even export it to the neighboring countries, or even, to these other countries, so that they can be able to, because they feel it's of low quality. Most people really don't appreciate the cotton that we grow here. So that is still an opportunity that someone can be able to deal in. I'm just giving you examples that you can be able to look at, because it is still lacking. And those are the things our farmers here are really majorly dealing in, but they have problems. And of course, it's very cheap to buy from local farmers, and you'll be able to process. So in case you want to do maybe a processing plant here, that is an opportunity for you, right? Then let's talk about other things. Let me see what I put here about. And of course, when you're dealing with agro production, it's never enough for the population in the country, and also for export. Because agriculture, let me tell you, the fact is I'm dealing in agriculture, and right now we're dealing in livestock. For livestock, let me talk about the birds that we rear at the farm. Because currently we have the geese, we have the chickens, the local chickens, we have the pigs, we have the goats, then we also have the cows currently that we purchased. So basically, let me talk about piggery most especially. The market for pigs in this country is never enough. Like, you can really, it's on high demand, because the consumption is really so high, and also of course we have so many butcher shops here and there where people are, but the supply is still less for most people here. So in case you deal into agro production and you look at maybe livestock farming, trust me, you're going to benefit. The profits are really so high. Let me tell you, you can't believe, because we have visited so many farmers. I personally have visited so many different farms, and I've seen what they produce and what they talk about what they're producing and the market for their items. But trust me, what they always tell you, for the people who are dealing in piggery, they tell you the market, like, it's just high demand. Like, the demand is really so high. It's higher than the supply. So in case you want to dive into that, let's try it out. If you talk about the goat is really a profitable, let me say, a profitable, what should I say? It's a profitable kind of production that you can deal in. In case you want to dive into production, maybe rearing goats is very expensive here. A kilo of goat meat can be like around 28,000. It's very, very expensive. That is around, let me see, in USD, so that you can be able to relate how much it is. But the demand here, the abattoirs that we have around the city and also outside the city, they slaughter over 1,000 and more goats in their abattoirs. So basically, what I should tell you, the demand is higher than the supply. So in case you deal in livestock farming, trust me, you're going to benefit. You're going to get more profits very quick, by the way. These are things that you invest in. Of course, the cost of investment may be a little bit higher, but the returns are really so quick. That's what I should really tell you. So 28,000, because I'm really familiar with the Ugandan shillings, so I want to be fair so that I can be able to make you understand the prices here. So that is around like $8 USD per kilo. So it's quite expensive for an ordinary person around here, but most people really consume it. Most hotels are really demanding for this meat. So in case you want to just rear, most of the people just rear the goats, and they do the breeding, but they don't do the meat production. So in case you want to do the breeding, the abattoirs are so many in town, they come and purchase your animals. The government purchases for their institutions, they will definitely come for your animals. So when I talk about the meat production, in case you want to maybe slaughter them, you want to create your own butcher, trust me, it is something that someone can be able to start off. Yes, because I'm speaking out of experience and out of what I've seen from different farmers around the country. So that's in case you want even to do like vegetables, because most of the food here, by the way, is really organic. Most people really grow the food, but they don't have a market. So in case you really want to start off something, maybe a processing plant, maybe something to process these items to be exported outside countries, that is an opportunity for you. So basically, agro production is really benefit. It's really good here. Let me read the comments before I go to the next point. Let me see. Okay, someone was asking, is it okay? I wanted to read points depending on what I'm talking about. Then I'll be able to come back and answer all the questions, because I don't want to go off topic about these things. But where is the highest demand for pork? Oh my God, pork. If you come to Uganda, maybe if you don't live in Uganda, pork is really highly consumed here. If you can ask any farmer, I think I've done videos, I've featured so many farmers on this channel, so you can go to the channels, then you'll be able to watch what they talk about it, so that you can be able to see that. Is there enough tea for us to start business to be able to export to Pakistan? Of course, we grow a lot of tea here. There's a high production of tea in eastern Uganda, especially in Ginger. If you go to Ginger, the production is there. I've gone to, because I had a friend who wanted to start exporting tea to the US a few years ago. But of course there are some challenges here and there, but there's a lot of production here. I contacted a few farmers in Ginger, then also some of them in Bushen, because there's also high production, that is in western Uganda, high production of tea, that other side. But they have the tea, but they have unprocessed tea. So in case you're maybe looking at investing in tea production here locally, if you have the machinery that you can be able to do the processing and everything here in Uganda, trust me, DNA, you definitely export this to Pakistan, because we have high production right here. There's a lot of it here, but it's just because we are stranded. We don't know what to start from. The farmer, and it's very cheap. You can buy from these farmers cheaply, do your production, do your processing, do your preservation before you export it to the outside countries. Yeah, then goats are profitable. Yeah, goats are really profitable. Trust me, I deal in goats, but trust me, this is one of the things that you can be able to try out. Yes, so that is about the agro production. Yes, then let's talk about agro processing. Yes, that's what I was telling about. That's what I was talking about. You know, production. In case you're dealing into maybe these cash crops and you have the machinery to add value to these cash crops that we have here, maybe process them better, because that is still a gap. There's still a gap here for people who are doing the processing in the country, because we don't have enough machinery, or maybe the sophisticated machinery to process these items. So definitely that is really a chance for you to come back here, so that you can be able to do something for the country. That's what I should really say. So let's go to the next point. Let's talk about transportation. Yes, transport sector. Let's talk about the transport sector in Uganda. What are our major transport, what should I say? Our means of transport in Uganda. The means of transport is by road most of the time, but transportation in Uganda is lacking a little bit. But I majorly focused on maybe the online transportation. Let's talk about like the Uber app, then Taxify, where people really, because these are the apps that came up a few months ago. But what I should talk about these apps right now, they're really not so reliable. They're inconsistent. I've talked to so many people who are dealing into the Uber system, but most of them, the drivers most especially, these people are not satisfied with the work that they are doing, because of the inconsistency. So there's still some gap there. So in case you want maybe to create a system that can integrate these online transport systems, that is an opportunity for you, because it's still lacking here. Most people complain about the charges, the taxes, because even the fares, like for the Uber, trust me, the fares are really very inconsistent. So if someone can be able to get something that is really affordable for the people who are in the country, but of course reliable and consistent, that is really an opportunity for you to, change the perception of, to change the idea of transport, how it is easy to move from place to place easily without being disturbed, Yeah, there. So that is an idea for someone who is looking into transport. Transport is really lacking. You can also do your research properly, but I should really tell you the online transport system here is still lacking. Yes, like the safe border, sometimes you call someone, maybe the GPRS is not really that very, not accurate enough for them. So what I should tell you guys, please try that out. I'm just giving you points so that you can be able to look at, you can be able to do your research as well, because these are just the gaps or opportunities that you can be able to look at, and you'll be able to do something for yourself in case you're planning to invest into a country like Uganda. Yeah. So what else did I talk about? Transport. Yeah, so majorly you need to revamp the online transport system in Uganda. In case you really want to do something in that section, please do something, because that is an opportunity and there's a lot of gap there. Yeah. So let's talk about the technology. Let me first read the comments, guys. Comments. I saw a super chat from Kevin Lowe. Thank you so much, Kevin Lowe. I really appreciate. God bless you. God bless your pockets. And thank you so much for, for supporting the channel always. I'm so humbled. Thank you so much. Yeah, but where is the highest demand for? Okay, I answered that already. Goats are profitable. Yeah. Kevin Lowe, thank you so much. He's one of our members in the community. Excuse me, in the community. Thank you so much. God bless you. You said keep up the great work. One woman. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. What are the Uber competitors? So for the Uber competitor, there is Taxify. That's what I really know. Then there is also, which other app is there? I think it's only Taxify that I know of. Yeah. Then there's also one app, because now what happens with the Uber business? What happens with these drivers? Most times when they pick you up, they tell you, okay, they don't pay us well. People that the drivers are really complaining a lot, because it becomes really so frustrating as a customer. I've been so frustrated so many times. You order for your Uber, you know the price that you're going to be charged, an estimated price that you're going to be charged for maybe to your destination. But when the guy comes to you, tells you, do you know what? Is it okay for us to turn off the Uber app? Maybe we do this offline, so that, because these guys don't really pay us that enough money. So those are the complaints that I've not received from one or two people, like several of them. So basically, it is really so frustrating for a customer. And of course, I know it is frustrating to them, because they feel like they're being cheated, they're overtaxed, because what they majorly say, they're being taxed a lot by these companies. So it frustrates a customer, it frustrates people. If you're going to a destination and this person tries telling you, please add me some more money, and the money I'm going to earn from this trip is not worth it. So basically, trust me, it's not really so nice at all. So in case you're really looking into transportation and anything like to do with online transport, please do something. That is still a gap for you to look at, so that you can be able to improve on the transport system here. So that is basically it. Let me see. Yeah, Brenda is saying you're amazing, my dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Everyone is thanking Kevin Lowe for giving you the super chat. So please support the channel as well. Kevin Lowe shouldn't be the only person to support the channel. Support the channel by doing something, by liking, subscribing, or just super chat us, or maybe use the cards to support the channel. So I was still talking about the next point. I was going to the sector, maybe technology. Let's talk about technology. Technology is one of the things that the government is majorly focusing on right now, because in case you have any technology that you want to introduce to this country, trust me, the government is 100% going to support you. Let's talk about what I majorly thought about is about the like assembling items here. Talk about the computers, talk about the phones, talk about, modems, all those. The technology is still lacking in our country. That's what I should be really honest with you. There's so much that is lacking. Most of our things are brought here already assembled, like our computers, most of them are really assembled from maybe the neighboring countries, or maybe already imported when we're importing into the country, they're already assembled. The phones, I've not heard of any company that assembles phones here. We bring our phones from China, we bring our phones from, Korea, South Korea, wherever, like so many countries, we bring them already assembled. But in Uganda, it's still lacking because of, we don't have, that is still a gap for you to look at. So I'm just telling you this, some of this. Of course, most of you might be thinking these are like high investment opportunities, but these are just, I'm still going to tell you the other low cost investment opportunities for you. But still, these are the ideas, these are the opportunities that you can be able to look at in case you want to do assembling of stuff, computer. Bring your machinery here, at least, because you can be able to, because the good thing is shipping those things as an investor may be a little bit cheaper. But in case you have the technology, if in case you have the personnel to assemble this equipment within the country, that is going to be really so good, because you're going to benefit more. It's going to be because it's going to be reliable to most people in the country, and of course you'll be able to get the market, because these are things that we import expensively from China, from all these other countries into Uganda. So it's really so difficult for most people, and of course the customers are really charged. So in case you're going to bring your items or equipment here and you do the assembling here, trust me, you're going to really benefit more. Then I was also talking about, with one of the friends that I was talking about, like about the opportunities, he also pointed out about assembling cars. In Uganda, of course, the car business is mostly owned by the Pakistans. That's what I've seen. Most bonds you find here, the Pakistans are the ones who own these car bonds. Like most of them, the Indians, that is their sector mostly in this country. So car assembling is one of the things that is lacking here. I've not seen any car assembled here. Most of the cars are assembled from Kenya, from Mombasa, then they bring them to Uganda. So that is an opportunity for you. In case you can be able to afford that, please try your best, try something like that, so that you can be able to improve or maybe benefit more from this country, because it will be on high demand. People will be able to, people will be able to support you, and of course the government will be able to support you in case you need really some help, because there's also a lot of transportation. I was talking to one of my friends about, like how it is so hard for Ugandans to afford cars in Uganda, but it's so easy for us to get driving permits. So she was just trying to tell me, because she was telling me, oh, I'm just struggling, getting my driving permit has been giving me nightmares. She's in Sweden. So she was telling me it has been so bad, like I've taken long, about getting this driving permit. Yes, she knew how to drive when she was here, so I don't know how it is abroad. So she was telling me it was so hard for her to get her driving license abroad. But in Uganda, so she was just trying to tell me, in Uganda it's so easy to get a driving license, but it's so hard to buy a car. Yet abroad it's so easy to get a car, but it's so hard to get a driving license. So most Ugandans here can afford driving licenses easily. What you only need to do is to go to a driving school, like for like a month or even 3 weeks, go to First Technology, do the printouts and everything. They give you a driving permit, but most people have the permits, but they cannot own a car. Yes, so it is so hard for someone to buy a car here, because it's really very expensive, because the people who have imported their cars into the country have also incurred so many taxes. Like there's so much taxes on a car. So by the time the car comes here, it's really extremely expensive. So most people can afford maybe to drive for their relatives. A few people can afford to buy cars in the country. So in case you're thinking about assembling cars in Uganda, please try that, because it's something that you can be able to benefit, because people will maybe afford to buy a car here. So that is just an example. That was just like by the way I was telling my story from my friend. So in Uganda, that is an opportunity for you. Car assembling is one of the things that you should really try. And that was an idea from one of my friends whom I was discussing with about this topic, because he said most of these taxes are in environmental tax. Like environmental tax, these are the taxes maybe they put into the car, how many years the car has been in use maybe abroad. That is the tax they're going to give you. By the time it reaches Uganda, maybe the car is from 27, maybe 2003. So all those, they levy so much tax in those cars. So by the time they come to Uganda, it's really extremely expensive. So trust me, in case you try car assembling here, you're going to do well, because that is an opportunity, that is a potential that you really need to tap on. Yes, that's what I should really say about it. So that was a point from one of my friends, and hope it really helps anyone who is looking into that. Yes, because I'm going to be really random. I'm going to be giving you different ideas here and there. This may sound a little bit, so high investments, but it will help someone who is really watching this video. Let's talk about, let me see, something else. Construction. Let me first read that. Excuse me. Let me first read the comments very fast. Then I go to the next point. Let me see. Just a moment. Let me read your comments. Yeah, Kevin Lowe was saying, UG is a great place to start business. Yes, it's a very great place. It has great potential, untapped potential. So what I should tell you, in case you're coming to Uganda for the first time, in case you're thinking of investing as a Ugandan here, trust me, try your luck, do something for yourself, because there's a lot that you can be able to do that. You can take 5K USD if you smart with your business idea and make it. Yeah, that is so true. Kevin Lott, thank you so much for your thought and for your contribution as well. I appreciate that. So there's a lot that you can be able to do here at a low cost, because most people who come to the country, yes, they have the money, but they don't know where to put it. So there's so much that you can be able to put in. And of course, today I'm here to discuss, because I'm going to give you my ideas. I'm going to give you what you should really think of investing in. Ossie, the born child, thank you so much. It has been really so long. You've not been on the channel. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm doing so great. Then Mr. Dakas is saying, how about battery operated vehicles? Do you think that is a good idea? Yes, if it's something that really works out and you think, people will definitely buy it, as long as it's affordable, it's consistent, it's reliable. People will definitely get these cars, because it's not yet here, because we don't have the battery operated vehicles in the country yet. If I'm mistaken, you can correct me, but I've not seen any of that here right now. So hi Rashid, how are you doing? Tori P, thank you so much. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm doing fine. Can foreigners get temporary driver licenses in Uganda when visiting? Yes, they can be able to get that, because in case you're foreigner and you want to get a temporary driving license, it's very easy. You just go to First Technology, that is at the railway offices at Ginger Road. That's when you'll be able to get your temporary driving license as a foreigner. In case you want to drive around the country, that is definitely very, very possible to repeat. Yeah. Let me read the comments before I go to the next point. Has COVID-19 affected businesses in Uganda as it has done in the UK? And how quickly can business recover without government guidance and support? Well, all businesses have been really affected in the country. That's what I should really say. Uganda has been really coping up with the COVID situation. Most people have really lost their jobs. Most people have lost business, but people really pick up so fast. And the good thing about Ugandans is they pick up with we don't really, of course, we always cry about the government, support here and there, but most people really are very innovative. So in this country, in case you're even looking for workers, in case you're looking for, it's really a country that you can get people who are really hardworking. So they're hard workers here. So trust me, in case you want your business, trust me, to be able to strive so well without the government intervention. Most people are very innovative. Most people are really pick up with the losses so quick. So it's not something to really worry about. That's what I should really tell you about D&A. Yeah. Is it easy to get business permit in Uganda as a foreigner? Of course, it takes a process. So to get a business permit, you have to have your papers so well, investment papers, of course, registered. If you have a registered company, it's only a whole process, but I think I will definitely do a video on that, how you can be able to get a business permit in Uganda. But it's a whole process, but it's not so hard, because they need investors in the country. Uganda needs investors. Most people need, this is an opportunity for most of you who are looking at investing into this country, to do that, because it's not so hard. The government has not really made it so hard for foreigners to invest in this country, as long as it's going to benefit of course, the government and other people. trust me, they will definitely support you, and they'll make it very, very easy. But I will definitely, Billy, I will definitely do a video on that so that you can be able to know how you can be able to get a business permit as a foreigner. So do not worry about that. Let me even note it down so that I can be able to 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 do more research on it. Yeah. So the next point is about construction. In case you're looking at the let me first write this point. Yeah, let's talk about construction. Yeah. Oh, let me just start from real estate. Let me do the real estate, then I go to construction. That is much better. Real estate business is one of the items or opportunities that you can be able to look at in case you're looking at investing in this country. When I talk about real estate, this is what I did in. Of course, I do market different apartments, different houses for sale, for rent, Airbnbs, and all that. So in case you're looking at investing in real estate, it's an opportunity for you to buy, sell, or even construct or build. So basically, most investors who come into the country, you know that the economy here is really growing very, very fast because of different, you know, different things. Like, of course, we have so much. We discovered, by the way, oil in this country in Hoima. So you know what it means by discovering oil in our country. The economy is going to be really so good, and everything is really changing. So let's talk about real estate. So real estate, what most investors do here, what you can do is to buy land. You discover, maybe go to a specific place. Because of now town around Kampala city, most of the land prices a bit hiked. But if you go even in the neighboring suburbs of Kampala, you can be able to get affordable land. There's still room for people to purchase land in the around the suburbs of the city. So in case you can be able to purchase your land, then you'll be able to construct your condominiums, you construct your apartments, you construct your what should I say, your villas, your mansions, your estates. That is still, you know, possible. So you can be able to purchase land, construct your condominiums or your condos or small apartments or rent apartments, and be able to benefit out of it. Because the monthly rent, if I'm to say the monthly rent here for a simple apartment, if in case you maybe decide to build a 2-bedroom apartment in Kampala, it can go for around 800,000. Can it be okay, like 900? Let me say 900 to be really standard, like a standard price at least for a simple 2-bedroom apartment. But of course, the prices depend on the location, because the location you go to, prices really change. Because the the high-end locations, the low-end locations, the depends on the location. But I'm just giving you a standard of maybe some neighborhoods here. If you're talking about a 2-bedroom apartment, can be like around 900,000 shillings, Uganda shillings. Let me see how much that is in USD so that you can be able to relate. Okay, just a moment. So an apartment, like, I'm giving you the lowest price for a 2-bedroom apartment around Kampala, like 900,000. That is around 254 USD per month. Yeah, that's what, for a simple one, for really a simple one, like an empty one, not furnished, of course. So you can be able to benefit from it. If in case you have your condominiums, you have like over 20 condominiums, like 20 apartments in a whole block, how much do you think you're going to earn? Because now buying land, of course, it may cost you a few dollars. Let me say like around 100. If you can get land of around 100 million, but I'm not talking about like the neighborhoods. If you go further than Kampala, you definitely get something much cheaper. But in case you get something of 100, let me calculate for you here. 100 million within the city or the neighboring city center, like the land. What is that? Trying to calculate so that you can be able to relate so well. So that is around 28. If you come with 28,000, like 174,000 USD, 28,173 shillings. I mean USD, you can definitely purchase land. Then you'll be able to build your condominiums. Then, you know, rent them out if you want to really rent, or sell. Because if in case you want to sell them, there's still much potential for you to sell these condominiums. They're on high demand right now. Most people are buying condominiums, of course, for different things. Some of them are making them Airbnb, some of them just want to live, some of them want to hold them. You know, there's so many different things that you can do. So in case you want to do in real estate, buy your land, build, and sell. That is one of them. Or you buy, build, and you just rent them out. That is also an opportunity for you. So basically, most people, the investors that have really worked with, who are dealing into real estate, most of them buy different plots of land in Kampala. Like they go to different suburbs, like the potential suburbs that are really growing, like now Chira a few years ago wasn't a place that anyone really wished even to go to. Like if I'm to say like 5 years ago, most people really didn't, you know, look at Chira as a place that anyone could really stay in. But most people who saw the potential in the area bought plots of land, like bought chunks of like acres of land. And what these investors do, in case you really want to do maybe land, most of them buy the land, then they subdivide them into plots. You know, you get your land, subdivide it into, you get like maybe 5 acres or maybe 1 acre of land, then you subdivide into maybe 50 by 50 or maybe 100 by 100 plots. You know, get your land title, you process them, then hold them. You know, they hold them for a few years. Then right now they're benefiting, of course, from this because now the prices increases. And remember, in all different suburbs, all different locations, the land prices keep, you know, getting up, get high every other day. So most people that I've really worked with, or whom I've really dealt with in land, most of them have subdivided land. For you to get like an acre within the suburb, the nearby suburbs of Kampala, it's really so difficult because most of these guys have already plots already subdivided. So what most people do, you buy your acre of land, subdivide it, keep your titles, process the titling of the plots, then you keep, hold them up. Then in a few years, trust me, you'll be able to make twice the price that you bought the land at. That is also one of the things that you can be able to do. Then, of course, the people who are building these apartments as well, most of them buy the different plots, develop them, build their condominiums, build these apartments in different locations, sell them off, get the profit, take to different locations. That's how they're benefiting from. That's how they're making lots of their money. You know, the apartments you see from this channel, how we go from here, this, and of course we don't display the owners, the original owners of these houses, but that's how they're really making a lot of money from, you know, investing in real estate here in Uganda. So in case you really want to do something like that, there's still some room, there's still more potential, and especially for in case you want to do affordable condominiums that people can really afford. That is also the best because it will sell so fast. Most people right now are looking for affordable housing in Uganda. So most people can afford what most people can afford. In case you can be able to invest, but make it affordable, make it really nice, you know, that is also an opportunity for you to really sell and maybe make more profits. That's what I should really tell you. Yeah. So let me see what people are saying here in the comments. Please like the video if you've just joined so that we can be able to get other people who can be able to get recommendations. Looking good. Thank you so much. So he's saying, is a foreigner allowed to own property or land? Yes, for a foreigner to own land here, yes, you can own, but you can only own land on lease. Yes, no foreigner can own land like fully, like with, of course, you know, with the land title, but you can be able to get it on lease. That's what I should tell you. If in case maybe you marry someone here, if for some few years, then you can be able to transfer maybe to own land here. But if you're a foreigner, you can only own on lease. Yes. Let me see. Foreigners, let me see here. Let me not skip anything. Do you have a preferred website for checking real estate prices? Right now, I'm not very sure about, you know, the real estate prices, the genuine website, but in case I get it next time, I will definitely share with you. But I don't have a site. I don't want to give you something that will, you know, that you'll be able to get scammers, because even it's really so tricky buying land in Uganda. What I should really advise people who are coming to the country, excuse me, who are coming to the country and maybe they wanted to deal in real estate, you should be extremely careful when you're buying land. Buying land in Uganda is very, very tricky. Most people have been bought land that doesn't even exist, or maybe most people have been conned or scammed on buying land. So in case you're going to buy land in Uganda, make sure, if you're foreign, of course, at least have maybe a trusted, should I say, real estate agency. But even the agencies right now are not really very reliable people. In case you come to the country, go to the trusted people that you know, maybe make friends around the country, take you around. The first thing that you need to do, look for the local chairperson of the community that you're interested in, or maybe the village that you're interested in. Talk to the LOC person. The local chairperson always knows the land that is on sale, or the owners of the land, because you couldn't be scammed, because most people take you to the land that has already been sold to like 5 people. So trust me, if you go to a land that has been sold to like 5 people, it's going to be a big loss to you. So find out that local chairperson, talk about what your interests are, in case you're interested in buying property, in case you're interested in buying land. Talk to them. They will advise you if it's available. If it's not available, they will tell you the original owners of the land, because if you're dealing with brokers, trust me, brokers have been nightmares to so many people in this country. Most people who are trying to buy land in this country. I myself, I have my experience there, because buying land has been a nightmare. Sometimes when we're trying to purchase the land for the farm, it was a nightmare. But what I should tell you, get trusted personnel, visit your local chairperson so that you can be able to get trusted land. That's what I should really tell you. So get the original owner, and the person should have a title. In case the person doesn't have a title, maybe they're going to process it, they need to first get it first hand. Get good lawyers to also help you investigate. I know most people don't want to deal with lawyers, but trust me, the lawyers can at least help you with the due diligence. Yeah, that's what I should really tell you. They should help you with the search, with everything, so that you're not really scammed in this country. Yeah, that's what I should really say about the land issue. So properties, that is one of the things that you can really do and also deal in. Yes. Yeah. Then let's talk about construction, because I talked about real estate in relation to construction. My goodness, construction is really lacking in this country, and is one of the opportunities someone can be able to invest in. I personally have been into, constructing the farm, looking for the best construction company to deal with our construction of the farm. But it has been really so difficult to get trusted people, skilled people who can do the job so well. You can't even imagine. We dealt with over 3, should I say, companies, or 3 groups of people who tried to construct for us things at the farm, but they couldn't. We had to lay them off, because most of the things here, most of the construction companies, or maybe the people who claim to be construction companies, do not know what they are doing. They just hire people, random people, who can maybe just lay the bricks, and they think they can do the construction. But most of them, the buildings here fall down because of the engineers that we call engineers, who don't know what they are doing. So in case you're really thinking of construction department, that is also, there's a gap there. If you're a very reliable person, very skilled, you have good machinery to do the construction, and you're very trusted, trust me, there's also room for you to do that. Because in this country, of course, I shouldn't say that they are not there. Of course, we definitely find people who are really doing the construction for us at the farm, and also different houses that we are dealing in right now. But it is really so hard to find genuine people. So in case you have your really well-skilled personnel, in case you maybe want to do the training here for the people, trust me, that is room for you to try it out, because it's an opportunity for someone to have a construction company here, and you'll be able to definitely do well. construction is going on in so many places. Most of these maybe these apartments, real estate investors are looking for potential construction companies, but they can't find them because most of these people are not really well trained. They're not well skilled people. They're just people who are just starting off. Maybe they're foremen from different sites. They tell you, okay, you can maybe make sand, but the next time they claim, they think they can be able to do the construction, which they don't have even the skills, the proper skills. So trust me, if in case you want to do construction business, it is really, really good for you to start it, or maybe try it in Uganda, because there's gap and there's potential for you to try it out. That's what I should say. So what else did I put? Let me see. Yeah, please like the video if you're just joining, and also support the channel by giving me a super chat card, or just like the video or share the video with all your friends. I'll definitely be happy. Yeah, motivate your girl at least for tonight. Let's talk about, let me see here. What did I put? Yeah, let's talk about internet. Internet is one of the things that is now just a sector. When we talk about really internet is really so expensive here in Uganda, and of which I think it's just because the competition is really so less. The competition is still little here. We so far have like the internet providers that we have in the country. There are not even more than 5 of them in this country. They make it really so difficult for people to access internet. They're not reliable most of the time. They're not, most people are suffering so much. Ugandans, trust me, consume less data because it is very expensive. Me coming live here to do a live stream, it costs a lot, by the way. So it's too much. It's really so straining. So in case you're a person who is looking into maybe doing data, maybe providing better services, better internet services, like maybe for streaming for so many people, trust me, it's going to be an opportunity for you to change the game here, or maybe do something for the people, because people will definitely, because Ugandans just switch, in case they find that maybe this is reliable, this is really cheap, they'll be able to switch really so fast, as long as it's, and even if your internet is really very fast, because our internet, oh my god, I know there are so many people who have come into the country and they complain so much about the slow speeds. Even the service providers we claim that are really fast, sometimes they let us down, but that is something that there's some gap. So in case you want to invest into internet, please try that out, because it's something that is really needed in this country. You'll definitely strive, you'll definitely benefit so much, and you'll definitely, benefit more on internet, because internet, trust me, most people here, what they do more, maybe social media, it's Facebook, but if you tell someone maybe to watch a video on YouTube, maybe go to Instagram, it takes someone really courage to do that. That's what I should tell you, because most people even turn off their data. We were even making fun of it today. Like, why do Ugandans really turn off their data maybe in the night? Maybe because the data keeps running very fast, like depletes so fast. This is what is really happening here. So you have to spare your little data that you have on your phone, so that you can be able to reserve it maybe for the next day. So it's really so difficult for so many Ugandans in this country. So trust me, guys, internet is still something that it's an opportunity that someone can be able to invest in, and also try to, benefit the people, as long as you're reliable, as long as the internet is really so fast. Trust me, it is something that you need to look at for now. That's what I should really say. Please leave your comments as well. Any suggestions, in case you want to also give a point of view, feel free to type in something so that we can be able to hear from you as well. Yeah, very easy. Thank you so much, Kevin Lowe. How much is it to start sauna and steam bath business? Well, for sauna and steam bath business, I'm not certain about the numbers, but I've seen so many of them here. I've gone to some of the steam bath and sauna parlors, but they're really doing so well, because most people are, are changing. Ugandans are not people who really go to such places, but there's also potential. For you to start such a business, you need to do more research on that, or I need to do more research, so that next time when I come, I'll definitely give you a point of view that you can be able to base on. But there are some of them there. Some of them are really good. I've gone to some that are really good, but of course the service is a bit lacking. So in case you want to provide something maybe unique, you can definitely do that, because the ones I've really gone to, they've really been okay for me. I've so far been to around 3 of them within the city center. But I should say the services were okay, but of course they're not, some of them are not, of course, have the staff that are just trying. Maybe they're not really doing their best, but of course, they're in business. This is what it is. But in case you have something unique in that sector, trust me, you definitely, because there's so many people opening up the saunas, the spa, all those things, the steam bath, all that. But I would definitely, Uganda told me 16K USD. It is possible. It can even be less than that because there's so many, spas that are really opening up and they're really doing so well. And another thing about to add on the sauna and the steam bath thing, Ugandans, I've seen so many spas. Of course, the low cost steam bath and the sauna sections that people really go to. Men love these places so much. People go there. People have fun. They're really so cool. There is a motel. I remember we featured it on this channel. I think that was last year. Yeah, it is. Which motel? It's in Makindi. We featured it on the channel, but they also had the steam bath and the sauna. But trust me, the steam bath and the sauna were the busiest, more than even the motel. So there were so many people. I even asked the person, the manager of the motel, and it was like, yeah, this is what the people love. And I asked them about the prices. The prices were really fair. So I think as long as you make your prices really pocket friendly, trust me, you will definitely benefit more, because most people will always come there. Most people really want to relax. They work really so hard. People want, to treat themselves to something. So that is something that you can be able to look at. Yeah, hope I've answered that. How about nail business? Yeah, I've seen, oh my goodness, talk about nail business. I've seen so many nail shops that we have here. Of course, we have these small nail shops, maybe downtown, the nail parlors that I've seen in maybe uptown. They're really doing well, but we still have so much room for someone. In case you want to do nail business, it is something that is really so good, because it's really so rare to get someone to do different kinds of nails. That's what I should really say. It is really so lacking. Like I've seen in Kenya, I've watched so many YouTubers in Kenya go to the nail shops. Like the services back in Kenya are better than the ones that are in Uganda. That's what I should really say. Of course, there are few shops that really try their best to standards, but nail business is still lacking. So in case you're really looking at the nail business, Susan, and you have, your equipment, you're going to provide so many services, the pedicure, the manicure, differently, trust me, you're going to benefit more. That's what I should really say about that. Yeah, it's really lacking, by the way. It's really lacking highly, because I've really watched different countries, how they do their things here. It's still lacking. So, Susan, you can do more research on that so that you can know, because it's really lacking. That's what I should really tell you. Thank you for the info and feedback. Thank you so much. Mini importation business seems viable as well, using Alibaba. Yeah, right now with like the online businesses right now, online business is really catching up for Ugandans. That's what I should really say, because previously it was really so hard to convince a Ugandan to do online business, maybe purchasing goods online and everything. So in case you want to do that, trust me, you can be able to try that as well, like mini importation of goods and services. So let's talk about, let me see, what else did I want to focus on tonight for the businesses. I've really talked so much points. I don't know what the time is right now, even, so that we can be able to summarize. Oh, let's talk about the hardware. I've been doing so much construction of so many things here in the country. Hardware, equipment, oh my God, has been a nightmare. It has been really so hard. So in case you have a potential of opening up a big, maybe huge hardware shop in this country, trust me, you're going to earn lots of money. You're going to sell. You're going to really benefit more. Hardware is one of the things that is, consumed. Most people are constructing. Most people are building. Things are here and there. So if you have a central place that you can be able to put all these items, like a big hardware shop for your items, maybe for decorations, for plumbing, for putting maybe cement, all these construction items, machinery, trust me, you are going to benefit. We've been having nightmares. I mean, we've been really going to different locations, different hardware shops, purchasing different items. The prices here, by the way, depending on the hardware, are different. I don't know how it is. You go to a hardware shop, maybe iron sheets can go for, let me say, like a gauge 32. That is maybe Uganda Bati or maybe Roofings. These are all companies that are here for, for supplying the iron sheets. They tell you a different price. If you go to a different place, they give you a price of their own. So it's really so frustrating. And even there's one specific hardware that we've gone to whereby things have been really so hard. My experience there has never been the best. Like the customer service, the way they do their things. So if you have a streamlined way of doing business, like in a hardware, whereby you bring all the items from different suppliers, maybe if you get from Roofings, you get from Uganda Bati, you get from Hima, Toro Cement, Genitex, all these different suppliers of all this equipment, and you put in a centralized place and you make sure that everything is streamlined properly, that you have a way of how customers feel treated right in your shop. Trust me, people will definitely come. There's this big, I'm not going to mention the names, it's really huge, but I think it's just because they're just reluctant with the customers right now. Maybe they're very comfortable because they feel like they're in the market. They're the only people who are there. The competition is really not that much, because maybe the things are fairly priced a little bit, but they're so reluctant with the customers. So trust me, there's still that gap. In case you're looking at investing in hardware, trust me, you're going to benefit more, because this is what people are looking at. People get tired. People get so frustrated with such services that are not really to their expectations, or maybe the inconsistent pricing of everything. Yeah. So that is really lacking. That is something that you really need to do in case you can be able to invest in the country. So that is what I should say. What else? What else? What else? Please leave your comments as well. Which ones you wanted to try, wanted to join Courier data, but my network was letting me down. Oh, Courier data. Sorry about that, Rashid. But at least you're here, you're watching. Thank you so much. Please give the video a thumbs up if you have just joined in. If you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, guys. Subscribe, support the channel, because when you subscribe, it really helps me, It makes the family grow big, because we're on the road to 20K subscribers. So please make sure you subscribe so that we hit 20K subscribers before the month ends. Yes, let me give you that task. So share the videos, share with your friends and family, so that we can be able to hit at least 20K subscribers. But I'm really so grateful for the 16K subscribers that we just hit today. I'm so happy about that. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Yes, we are still discussing the top investment opportunities in Uganda as a foreigner. But of course, this doesn't only apply to foreigners. It also applies to different people who are in Uganda, people in the diaspora, people who just want to do something for themselves in the country, especially in Uganda, of course, in Kampala, or other parts of the country. This is a video for you. At least I've talked so much about so many opportunities here. I'm still giving you a few points that you can be able to look at, so that you can be able to do something for yourself. It may be a low investment, high investment, but there's so much that you can be able to invest in this country. Let me see. So all these points, by the way, were got from different people, because I try to ask so many people what they think about investment opportunities. So I try to discuss with my other friends, and also, of course, people around me. So those are some of the things that we talked about. Let me see. Yeah, someone also was telling me about the courier services that we have in the country. It's really so hard to, like, within the country, to transport stuff within the country, like from one place, from one district to another. The courier services here are few, they're not reliable, they're very expensive. So in case you're thinking about investing on something, a courier service, or something that is really affordable, trust me, you're going to make so much money. We have, like, DHL. I remember I was getting some things from abroad. but what I bought, what they were bringing here, the tax that I was charged for receiving was more than for the item. That's how it is. Like, it's so unrealistic. So those are the things that you can be able to look at in case you want to do something here. So the courier services, in case you want to start something here, trust me, it is very okay. It is very reliable. You can be able to try it out. It is something that has potential in this country. So most people even have now what resorted to the freelance, drivers who deliver things from one place to another, because they're there. You just get your freelance driver, they're there, most of them are there. You pay them some little money to deliver for your items. So in case the delivery services here are really so bad, by the way, most of the time. It's very expensive. These guys do not have do not have identification. Yeah, that is the right word I was looking for. They don't have right identification. So in case you're looking at that, and you want to maybe create your company, a courier company who deliver stuff from one place to another, because right now, because of COVID, you know how the situation is. Most people do not want to go in crowds, do not want to transport things, maybe go to these crowded places, but they want the items to be delivered to them. So what we do most of the time, maybe you use these borders, you just get your border guy from the stage. So it is not safe enough. So in case you get a courier service that is really safe, reliable, affordable, trust me, that is something that most people are looking at in this country. So that is an opportunity for you to invest, that you can be able to try in this country. Yeah, that is one of the ideas that we have discussed so far. Then we also talked about brand marketing. Brand marketing is one of the things that, because most of the people here, we have so many products that we produce in the country, but the way the brands are not really marketed out there is not the way it is. Like, I've seen how it is, like in Kenya, the way their brands are really, people are marketing their things is quite different. Everything is a top notch, everything is just the best to the standards. But here in the country, trust me, it's still lacking, because most items are not really known by the public. The advertising is not really done so proper. People don't know about it. So if in case you can be able to indulge into that, trust me, you'll be able to do that very well. So let's talk about the food. Food is something that most people really consume in the country. Of course, we should say that we have restaurants here. We have high-end, we have low-end restaurants. So in case you want maybe to do food business, because I'm now trying to balance, and it's the high investment, low investment, medium, all that. So if in case you want to do food business here, like maybe getting a restaurant, you're thinking about maybe a restaurant. Most people really consume so much here in this country. And the secret is, as long as you have good food, maybe you have your secret recipe, you have something that is different from the others. Trust me, most people will be running into your place, because Ugandans love good food. Most people love good food here. In case the quality of the food for the high-end restaurants that I've really gone to, trust me, it even so disappointing most cases. You find that the place is so fancy, well decorated, everything is on point, but the food is really lacking. And you find that the place is empty. You find that it's just the ambience that is really good, but the food is lacking. The food is not to the standard of what someone should be consuming. So in case you maybe want to start off your restaurant, and make sure that the food is really key. Of course, the ambience should be really nice for people to sit in, enjoy the environment. But if the food really comes and it's really so nasty, maybe the food is not really that to the best, maybe to one's consumption, trust me, they'll not come back the next day. So most restaurants here, of course, I shouldn't really diss them. Some of them are not really to the standard according to the, most of these hotels and even restaurants hire chefs from Kenya. That's what I should really say. I should be honest with you about this, but this is really real. Most chefs here come from Kenya. So in case you want to do business, most hotel managers I've seen here are from Kenya. So what is really lacking in the country? Can't we really have our own people here? Can't we train our own people, our personnel here in Uganda? So there's still gap, there's still potential for someone to really do something in that sector. Okay, let me see here. Oh, hello Liz. Hello Liz. How are you doing? You're glowing meanwhile. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that, Liz. Yes, please like the video if you've just joined and also subscribe. Let me see. Hope I did not miss out on anything. Mhm. Okay, let me see. Let me see. I got my points here. Okay, let me not leave out any points. I was planning to leave out a few points because I talked about them a little bit in other, other points, but let me just share with you. Then we also talked about tourism. Uganda is a tourist destination. Most people are really coming to the country, for tourism. People want to, this is like a vacation place. Most people come to Uganda, go to Ginger, go to the parks in Uganda. So there is still more potential for someone in case you want to indulge into tourism. You can be able to build a good resort, a good safari lodge in Uganda because land is there. Most places are not yet developed to the standards. Of course, we have some of them there, but they're not maybe to the standards of, the world standards. So in case you want to improve on that, please try that out because tourism is really, most people are coming to this country and they're looking for what should I say, excellent services. So in case you want to do tourism, build a hotel, build a lodge somewhere, safari lodge, please do that because it's something that everyone is looking at right now in this country. It's still lacking, there's still potential, there's still room for you to do that because there are so many beautiful places that you can be able to build a very beautiful resort and also make it really to the standards, the world standards, the European, American standards, so that people will definitely come to enjoy themselves because it's a tourist country, tourist destination. So that is what we also discussed. Let me just tap a little bit because I feel like I'm talking too much. Please give me your comments as well. Give me your suggestions, what you're thinking about the topic. Maybe the points I've really left out as well, so that you can be able to touch on them as well. And also I give you my opinion about your points. Please let me know in the comments as well. Another thing that we had discussed was about brand marketing. I think I've already talked about that. Excuse me. Then we also talked about customer service. Customer service in this country, I'm really so sorry to talk about this as a Ugandan. Most of our customer service in most shops, most hotels, most, everywhere you go to, not all the places, that is a disclaimer, but most of the places that you go to, the customer service is really lacking. So in case you want to do maybe training services for customer service, okay, how should I put it? Like a training center. Yeah, that was what I was looking for. Like a training center for customer service. That would be really nice. That is still room. That is still potential for most of you. Because in this country, trust me, it is so disappointing sometimes. If you go to work in a shop, most people are like, they're just giving you a favor. They're just giving you a favor to buy something from their shop. They really need the money, but they don't have that zeal, like to show a customer, attention, paying attention to them, giving them first-hand information, looking at a customer as a priority in business. Most of them don't even have, but they need the money. But that is something that I don't know whether it's just a habit or maybe just laziness. I don't know, but it's just a habit that is here. I remember when I was working with MTN Uganda, most companies even used to bring their workers to MTN because MTN really, it's one of the companies that I really say has good customer service. So most of these companies used to bring their employees to maybe see how people treat the customers there, so they can pick a leaf, maybe look at how they're doing their stuff and maybe train them. They would even hire some of the trainers from MTN to train their workers. So it is still really lacking because most people don't know how should we do the business best. So in case you can be able to open up a training center here for customer service, trust me, it is something that is really good, because why would you go to a different company to see what the other people are really doing, yet you can be able to advise your people on what to do best for the business. But it's really lacking. I stand to be corrected on that, but this is what I've noticed in so many places that you go to. People don't care. People just, it's okay, it's not my business, people don't care. But that's how it is sometimes. But not, of course, to every business, but it's common, it's a common thing. So that is also some room for you to, indulge in and also do business in that sector. Then let me see here, what else? I don't want to leave out anything so that we can be able to end the live stream. I don't want it to be so long. At least I've pointed out the major ones. Then we also talked about, let me now take you back to agriculture a little bit. Yes, so agriculture, because we discussed with so many people, with people around me, about what I should maybe discuss on the live stream. So they were talking about like agriculture. In case you're coming as a foreigner, if you're coming to do business in Uganda, if you want to do agriculture in Uganda, what the best advice you can be able to do is to maybe work with the micro farmers in the country. Okay, work with these farmers who have already businesses, who have already farms here, but get advice from them. You can be able to maybe get get shares with them, maybe do joint ventures with them, so that you can be able to learn from them. But my advice to you is, do not send money to these people before you come to the country. In case you send money to these people, most of them are not really trustworthy. They'll give you all kinds of ideas of investment in this country, and they'll eat your money. So the best thing is, discover these people, do your research, different farms, different what they do, ask for advice. The good thing, the farmers are really open with giving advice here. They're really good at that. But sending money, trust me, I have friends who have been scammed, who have been sending money to maybe people that they wanted to do business with here before they come to the country, and they have been scammed. Like, people disappear, people get excited with the money. If you send, because for you it may be too much, it may be less that side, or maybe little, but for us here it may be too much. People disappear, people disappoint you. So in case you want to do agriculture or farming, come on the ground, or even any other business, I should say. In case you've maybe discovered maybe a sector that you wanted to deal in, you've discovered people that are doing maybe something in relation to what you want to do here, do not send money before you come on the ground and see what they are really doing, because you might get scammed. Yes, that is one of the points that we had discussed. Then we also talked about, still in agriculture or farming, we talked about buying produce. So in case you want to do that, because Uganda is an agricultural country, we produce so much. We produce, like I talked about the cash crops that we have here, but we also have some other crops that we grow in this country. Okay, so let's talk about like something like maize. We have seasons for certain crops. Like maize, there's a season that it is really too much, like people are growing, people harvest once. So when people harvest, of course the prices go down. Okay, like a kilo of maize can go for, let me say, a kilo of maize can go for, maybe when it's maybe the season for maize, it can go for like 500 shillings. That is per kilogram. You buy all the produce from these local farmers when it's still cheap. What you need to do, keep it, hold it, preserve it in a clean place, in a store. In around 6 months, of course, most people have sold off the maize. It's no longer the season. If in the off season, then you'll be able to release it to the market. That is also another thing that you can be able to invest in. Maybe do something like that for now. People who are trying to, invest, with low income. That is an idea for you, because I've seen so many friends of mine who have done it. They buy when the season is really there, hold it, preserve it properly, then you'll be able to sell later. That is also very, very good and very profitable. You'll be able to earn, maybe a kg of maize can be for 1,500. You've tripled the price that you bought at, which is really good. What do you think about that? Then let's talk about, yes, we talked about also, I wish I put these things all together, but we talked about car detailing for people who want to invest in maybe the cars here. Car detailing here is been so difficult. You go to the washing bays, most people do not really, we have washing bays, of course, now, low end, high end, but even the high end, if I'm to say, it is not really, the machinery is still lacking. So in case you want to really invest into that, car detailing and all that, that is also an opportunity for you, because it is really lacking. There's a lot of competition here. Like, the competition is still small, so it is something that you can be able to. If I'm to say how many places that you can be able to go and take your car and be washed within a few minutes, it's really not. There are a few places, I should say, maybe one or two. So that is an opportunity for you. For you, if you have your machinery to do the car detailing, the washing, clean, the no minute, trust me, that is going to make money for you, because it's still lacking and it's still wanted in this country. So guys, yes, you are glowing, okay. Please leave me with your comments down below, what you think about the topic. What ideas or opportunities do you think I've left out, so that we can be able to point them out as well? Any concerns that you might be thinking? Yeah, someone was also saying about, like, because now I'm giving you in relation to what I've gone through, because right now, like the embroidery services, we are making uniforms for our farm, for our staff at the farm, but it has really been so difficult to get people who do, you know, the badge, like the embroidery. Like, the machine is not here, they just do by hand. Most of these places do by hand, and it's not very uniform. It is not really so good. It's not even the people that they've made for, like these huge companies. You really see that something is not really nice at all. It's not really so straight. It is just, creased up. It's not really the best. So in case you want to do something like that, bring your machinery, do your tailoring, do your to perfection, because up to now we are still struggling to get a good embroidery. Like, it is just so hard, because we need something that is really good for the workers, because we promised them uniforms, but we are still having difficulties in getting someone who can do proper embroidery. Yeah, so that is also something that you can be able to do. Then I've seen also something like solar. Yes, solar is also one of the things that you can be able to do, because most people, electricity consumption here, of course, it's being expensive, electricity, and not being reliable in most places, in most houses, or most areas. So in case maybe you come with your solar system, you want to, supply, you have equipment, please try it out, because solar is being adopted by so many people to cut off the costs in their electricity bills, because it's very costly, it's very expensive. So basically, that's what I had for you guys. Please let me know what you think. Tell me, at least give me what you're thinking about, what I've left out. Let me refresh this so that I can get the comments. What I've left out, your thoughts, please. Yeah. Hardware stores are very profitable in Uganda, but one needs good capital to start. Yeah, that is so true. Hardware is needed here. As long as you have enough capital, trust me, a huge hardware shop. Catherine Jaka, thank you so much for that point, by the way. As long as you have enough money, it is very profitable. There is a market, and you will never satisfy the market here. The demand is really so high for this hardware shop, for the machinery that those people really sell. So basically, what I should tell you is something that you should maybe start, if in case you're looking at maybe investing in this country, because it's lacking. As long as it's reliable, as long as the customer service is really perfect, as long as you have a streamlined process in the shop, trust me, you definitely make enough money. Yes, guys, that's what I had for you today. I think I've really talked so much. I've discussed. So I want also to hear from you. What do you think about these opportunities? Do you have any questions about it? About whatever point I've pointed out? Please let me know what you're thinking. Please give the video a thumbs up as well. Share the live stream with your friends. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we are sharing all these ideas with you. And of course, I would also want to hear from you what you're thinking about the points I've mentioned, I've discussed with you. Do you have anything to say about it? Yes, so please let me know, and also let me know what you think I should discuss next time. Yes, so that I can do my research properly and come back and discuss with you and share with you ideas. or maybe next time we invite other people if they're able to. Today I was supposed to discuss this with other people, but they got other programs. Yeah. Yeah, Tori P, thanks for all the great info. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you're still watching up to now. That is really so nice. It warms my heart. Thank you so much. Please, guys, tell me what what have I left out? What do you think is great, has great potential here? The things I've not really mentioned out, let me know. Any inquiries, please let me know right now. Yes, and please, you can also connect with me on my social media platforms. I have Instagram. Yes, that is Christina Guti. Then also still on Instagram for the BRT Property Show. Yes, page, we have it there. Then also maybe Facebook. I use Tina Christine. Yes, that's what I'm using. So we can also connect on social media as well. Yeah, please let me know what I've missed out and what you think I should really talk about, or maybe give my perspective on, so that we can know what to share with everyone who's watching the live stream. Yeah, Become Whole is saying is from the UK. How is the UK? How is everything? Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate. Yes, I appreciate everything, and I appreciate everyone who's been here from the beginning. What do you think I should address next time? What do you think I should, so that I can come and discuss with you? Because today, this was really informative. I did my research. I gave you my live examples, what I've gone through, what everything is here, how it is in Uganda, how we do business here, what is lacking, the potential areas. Yeah, please let me know. Thanks for the live chat. Thank you so much, Tailoring. I appreciate loving the hairdo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment, your kind compliment. God bless you. Yeah. So guys, most people have been really complaining. I had someone who asked me, like, how do you cope up with like the losses, like when you're doing business, especially when you're really starting, like, because we are starting a farm right now, and the last video we lost the 2 goats. That's what I told you, that we lost 2 goats. So of course it was really so difficult, it was really so depressing to see that you're starting up something, but there's always ups and downs in every business. So if you're starting business, please start it right now. Do not have fears that you're going to fail or it's not going to work out. Trust me, business is like a baby. It's like your own baby. It's like a mere baby that is given, that someone gives birth to. Because when you're given birth to, you start maybe crawling, you take baby steps, walking, you start walking, start running, you start riding your bicycle, something like that. So basically, it's just a journey, and of course, in between that, you're falling down. So for you to reach to where you have maybe a goal, your mission, because in business you have to have goals, of course. In case you're doing something, you have to have a goal that you're aiming at. But in between, trust me, it's not going to be really smooth. No one should really lie to you that business is going to be very, very smooth. There are also downfalls, like it really knocks you. It's like if you're driving, like you look at, let me say, if like you're driving, you see that the front mirror of the car, you're looking at the wider picture, a clear picture up there, and of course there's that rear mirror that you can be able to see the back. So do not focus on the back, so much, because that's why it's made even small. Do not focus on the back, but focus on the front that you're looking at, because your major focus is at your goals. So if you're starting business and you're fearing that maybe it's going to fail, maybe you have doubts here and there, please focus on your goal. There are always going to be ups and downs. You're going to fall here and there, but that's life. That's how it is. But what you have, the only advice I should give you is pick up yourself really quick, because when you fall down, pick up yourself real quick, learn from your mistakes. You'll definitely thrive and also benefit from the business that you're going to do. So pick up yourself very fast, learn from your mistakes, rectify them very fast, and do not repeat what you did previously. And you unlearn your mistakes. That's what I should really say. That is my advice to you. But yeah, that's how business is. Yeah, loving the hairdo. Let me see. He's saying it's okay from Canada. Hello, Itza. Thank you so much for joining. Then Latif is saying thanks for sharing with us, dear. My pleasure. I really appreciate and I love sharing all these ideas with everyone here because this is what the channel is for. Yeah, we're here to share all these ideas with everyone who's watching. By the time you click a video, you don't go the way you came. That's how it is. It should be informative. You should pick something from it. Yes. But I really appreciate. Yeah, someone is saying, I had Econ, the musician wants to build a new city in Uganda. Do you have any thoughts on that? Maybe another episode. Yeah, that's maybe another, but of course that is what it is here. He was given some land. That is what I had. I don't know whether it's true or what, but he was given some land to invest here, so he's going to build a city. That is because he wanted to invest. He showed his interests in this country. I think he saw so much potential in Uganda, so he definitely approached the government, put up his ideas, what he thinks he should do for the country. You know, the government was really so supportive. They gave him land for free. So you can imagine how it is. As long as the government sees the potential, like I told you already, in technology, as long as you have anything in relation to technology, because this is what the government is focusing more on. You have your idea, investment ideas, you give it to the government, trust me, they will definitely support you 100%. So for Econ, yes, he was supported. He's doing business. He's going to be building a very fantastic city in Uganda that we are waiting for, because that will also, of course, boost our economy, boost, our tourism sector here. Most people will love to come and visit Uganda for that. So as long as you have great ideas, the government always comes to support most of the time. Yes. So most people might think that, oh, the government is going to take up my business. What, most of the time they really come and support you, and they always approach you in case they see that, oh, this one is thriving in this kind of business. They will even approach you. Do you need help? Do you need anything? Most of them really come to you asking for that. If you want, they'll be able to help. If you don't want, they'll back off. Yeah, that's how it is. So guys, I'm really so grateful for everyone who has been here from the beginning. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you so much for loving the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. In case you're just new here, please subscribe. Yes, so that, and also turn on your notification bells not to miss out on any videos, because we have so much that is going to be coming up very soon on this channel. And of course, every Wednesday I'll be coming up with a topic to discuss. In case you really want us to discuss anything on the next live stream, please leave your comments down below so that I can be able to know and also plan on what topics to discuss with you, or maybe share ideas on, so that you can be able to learn from them. Because this particular topic was one of the requested videos that someone requested in the previous live stream. That's why I had to take my time to at least, do the research, get different ideas, and also give you my perspective. Yes. And a disclaimer, I'm not an expert, but this is my personal perspective and what I've seen on the ground, and of course from the people that I've been discussing with, and of course through my research as well. But at least I tried my best. So if you think I've really done my best today, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. You can also support the channel through Super Chat. You can support the channel through the Patreon account. You can support the channel through membership. You join. There's a join button right there on the channel. Become a member to support the channel. Yes, that's how we become members of this channel. It's very easy. Yes, that will also make me happy. But I appreciate you guys so much. Please leave me your comments, what things you think I've left out, what points you think I've left out, and what points you want me to throw some light in. I was first moisturizing the throat. I feel like I've really talked too much, but please let me know, because I feel I've really talked too much. My throat is really very dry. What time is it? Okay, not so bad. It's good I started the live stream a bit early, so I feel at least I'll have some time to rest a bit. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Please leave me your comments. What things do you want me to discuss next time? Let me know as well, so that I can be able to note it down. So the next time when I come for this live stream, I'll definitely have. Oh, there's some what comments I did not read in the beginning of the live stream because I didn't want to divert from the topic. But okay, let me see. There are comments I said I would come back and I ask about the farm. I hope I answered everything about the farm. In case you want to know anything about the farm, please let me know. Then let me see here. That person saying thank you so much. Okay, let me see. When will we? Okay, someone was asking when will you visit India? When God wishes, maybe. But I'll visit there. Don't worry about that. Let me see what else. From California, I'll visit India soon when I get enough money. What happened to your friend? Okay. Is a foreigner allowed to own property? I answered that. Yeah, Marcus was saying in Uganda is very cheap. Workforce, manufacturer, business will be good. Africa will become a new China. Yeah. In case you want to do that, please do something for Uganda because Uganda has good potential. People are here. The labor is very cheap as well. I think that is it. Guys. Yeah. So guys, please give me a thumbs up as well, and also like the video. Give the video thumbs up, subscribe, and also share with your friends. I think those are the only comments that we have. Are you satisfied with the topic? I want to hear from you guys. What do you think about the topic? Was something lacking so that we can improve next time? Please let me know. Your feedback is welcome as well, so that I can know what I should improve next time, what I should do, what I should discuss next time, the topics. Please let me know as well. Let me just give it like 5 more minutes so that I can end the live stream. I appreciate shout out to everyone who supported the channel through super chat. Excuse me. Shout out to Kevin Lowe. God bless your pocket. God multiply your pockets. Everyone who has been here from the beginning, thank you so much. You guys are MVPs. Then everyone who has left a comment, given their contribution, left at least something, to benefit us. Thank you so much. Shout outs to you. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Yeah, Dr. Martha is saying, what government permissions are required for a foreigner from another country, African country, to register business in Uganda? I think I need to discuss that more so that I can give you the requirements properly. So Dr. Martha, let me note that down so that it can be the next discussion, one of the topics that I should be able to discuss next. Yeah, so that you can be able to know, especially of course for foreigners within Africa, the ones who are not in Africa, all the requirements for you to register business in Uganda, because there are so many, there are few requirements that you need to have. Yeah, so let me put that down so that I can be able to note that properly in the next live stream. But thank you so much, Dr. Martha. I appreciate that a lot. Okay. Let me write it down. Meanwhile, please give me your comments down below what you need me to discuss next time so that I can come well prepared for the topic. Yeah, I'll be able to do that and also help you with the companies that can help you do the registration of your company and everything and give you guidance. So, Dr. Martha, that is the discussion for next time because there are few requirements that you need to be having, but I need to be very specific with you. So, next time I'll definitely do that. Sorry for now that I could not be able to give you the requirements But I would definitely, all the permission, maybe the procedure that you need to follow, but I will definitely give you the procedure next time. I promise that. Okay, let me see. Information. So guys, we've been here from 9:30. So let's end it at 11:30. Yes. So more 5 minutes so that we can be able to end the live stream. Please let me know what you think I should discuss next time. Ask any questions where you have any doubt, where you want me to maybe to do more research on for you on your behalf. Remember, we do things for free on this channel. So it is free for you to also subscribe. So subscribe so that we bring for you free information. And also turn on your notification bell. But I really appreciate everyone who has been there from the beginning. You guys are gems. You guys are the best. I really feel so grateful for everyone who has been supportive of this channel, who has been there, you know, in all situations. Yes, I appreciate you guys so much. So if you're new here, because we have so many people who have joined the family. Yes, we had 16K subscribers, that we hit 16K subscribers today. Thank you so much. Yes, this is a family for you. You subscribe for a good reason. This is the right channel for you. Trust me, you're going to have more information in regards to real estate, because that's what we do. The content we provide on this channel is real estate, lifestyle. What I mean by lifestyle is about interviewing different people, you know, having their opinion. Hey, the internet was reconnecting. What's happening here? So we talk about so many things in between. Of course, in lifestyle, I take you to different places, move to different places, show you guys around. Then farming, we have a farm that I'm taking you through the journey, how the farming process is going through so far. So that's how it is. Jiros is saying, "Where Yagara?" Yes, Yagara. Thank you so much for appreciating, and thank you so much for joining the stream. Yagara Nyubabi. Yes, but of course, working so hard as well. Then Black Earth is saying, "Thanks for the investment topic." You're welcome. I appreciate you for being there, and hope you really picked something out of the discussion, and hope it will be able to benefit you. So we have 3 minutes to end the live stream. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate everyone who has been there from the beginning. God bless you. You know, I'm here to discuss all the topics you want me to discuss. Of course, I have a few of them, and of course, people who have been sending me messages through email can easily contact me through the email address that is in all our videos. If you go to our videos, in the description, you'll be able to get the email address and the contact number. That is the WhatsApp number that you can be able to get in touch with me, so that we can be able to, maybe in case you want private conversation, private chats, we can be able to do that. If you don't want to comment here on the live stream, we can be able to help you any information in regards to real estate, because you're already starting a real estate management company. So that is also something that is under the way. So trust me, because I'm working with a great team, by the way. It's not me who's dealing with that alone. So it's a great team. So we're working on that company. So feel free, in case you want to deal in real estate and you want help, we shall definitely help you. In case you're an investor, you wanted to do something here, I have companies that I can be able to connect you to, so that they can be able to give you good advice, good financial advice, and everything that you need to do in Uganda. At least I'll be able to connect you to the right people as well, because these are the people that I've connected to, some of the friends that have connected me to, and also the people who have businesses here as foreigners. They've gone through that, and they're my friends, so they'll definitely do the best services for you. So feel free to contact me always, because I'll be able to, you know, get back to you. I'm really so sorry if you've contacted me and I don't answer immediately. Maybe late replies. Understand that your girl really works really so late, or works really very early in the morning till late sometimes. Yeah, so at least I try my best. At least within 2 working days, I do answer or get back to people as soon as possible, because you know I do all this myself, the YouTube thing, you know, and I have, of course, business that I'm doing with my partners. So that's how it is. But I appreciate everyone who has really got in touch with me. You guys are just amazing. I feel so much, closer to you when I talk to you and we try to one another. Yes, it's really very, very nice. I appreciate that a lot. So guys, let's call it a night. I hope this topic has been very satisfying. I hope you picked something. In case you're thinking of investing in Uganda, please do it. Uganda has great potential. In Kampala alone, we have over like 13 million people, so the consumption is high and the population is still growing. Most people are coming within the city, so in case you want to do something within the city center, trust me, you are going to benefit more and you'll be able to get returns for your investments as soon as possible. So do not fear to invest in the country, because first of all, Uganda is very, very safe. I should say, yes, it's one of the safest countries in Africa. You shouldn't worry about insecurities like anything like wars and everything. Uganda has accommodated so many people, so many refugees from Sudan, from Rwanda, Congo. This is a country that is really so safe. So your investment is going to be worth it. Then what should I talk about Uganda? Uganda is beautiful, has kind people, people who are always here to help. So in case you're thinking of investing in this country, people are willing to help you. But of course, not everyone has a good heart. You should be very careful with whoever you deal with, whoever you send your money to, because not everyone is trustworthy. Then Uganda, of course, hospitality, we are, I think, number one. We love to help. We love to be, very nice people to one another, and especially to foreigners, someone who is new to the country. We are too nice. Yes. But you need to be very careful. Then let's talk about the weather. The weather is so perfect. So if you're coming to invest here, depends on what you want to invest to. Uganda has the great best weather. Like we have two seasons, that is the dry and wet season. Our weather is the best. So if in case you want to invest here and you're looking at the weather conditions, the weather is the best. It's not so hot, it's not so cold, it's just moderate. And if it's a rainy season, it doesn't rain like every day. At least it has to shine, rain maybe in the morning, in the afternoon it's already shining. So that's how it is here. So Uganda is a beautiful country. That's what I should really say. This is a very welcoming country. Our government supports us. That's what I should really put out there. What you see on TV about this and this suffering, that is media. Media portrays another image of other country. But Uganda is a very beautiful country that it's worth investing in. That's what I should really say. So guys, I'm really so grateful for everyone. Shout out to everyone who has been here from the beginning. You guys are MVPs. I feel so blessed. I feel so happy. Shout out to Kevin Lowe. Shout out who has given us a super chat. He appreciates the work so much. And of course, everyone who has been watching. I feel so happy right now. So let me just call it a night. At least I have a topic to discuss next time. But before you click off, please subscribe. It is free. If your red button is still red, the subscribe button is still red, please, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to the channel, share with your friends. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. Share with your friends and tell them that, there's this channel called BNT, they're doing this and that. Tell them what is happening in case they want to do business in Uganda, in case they want to do real estate. Good topics. Trust me, you'll definitely get something on this channel. It's a package. Yes, it's a package for you. So turn on your notification bells, because there will be a video coming up at the end of this week. Yes, for you. So keep locked. And I want to wish you guys a very wonderful night. It's 11:34 in Uganda right now. Yes, I want to wish you guys a very wonderful night. God bless your endeavors. God bless your families. God keep you safe wherever you are. Yes, I love you so much. Till next time.